far beyond ordinary human understanding, hidden within the final pages of the Bible, lies one of the most mysterious and terrifying prophecies ever written, the Book of Revelation. It is a vision of the future filled with strange creatures, heavenly battles, global destruction, and the final judgment of humanity. For centuries, people have debated its meaning. Some believe it predicts the literal end of the world, while others see it as a symbolic warning about human evil, corruption, and the endless battle between good and evil. The story begins with a man named John, one of the followers of Jesus Christ. According to the Bible, John had been exiled to a lonely island called Patmos because of his faith. Isolated from society and surrounded by the sea, he suddenly experienced terrifying visions unlike anything humanity had ever seen. These visions were so powerful and strange that John carefully wrote them down, creating what would later become the Book of Revelation. John described hearing a mighty voice like a trumpet behind him. When he turned around, he saw a glorious figure shining with overwhelming brightness. It was Jesus Christ, standing among golden lampstands, with eyes like flames of fire and a voice that sounded like roaring waters. Jesus commanded John to write down everything he was about to witness, events that would happen during the final days of earth. Then the visions became even more terrifying. John saw the throne room of heaven itself. Lightning flashed across the skies while thunder shook the heavens. Strange heavenly creatures surrounded God's throne, endlessly worshiping day and night. Suddenly, a mysterious scroll sealed with 7 seals appeared. No one in heaven or on earth could open it except one figure known as the Lamb, representing Jesus Christ. As the Lamb opened each seal, disaster struck the world. The first seal released a rider on a white horse, symbolizing conquest and deception. The second unleashed a rider on a red horse, bringing war and violence across nations. The third rider came on a black horse, carrying famine and economic collapse. Then came the fourth rider, the pale horse, whose rider was death itself, followed by destruction and suffering spreading across the earth. Humanity fell into chaos. John witnessed earthquakes shaking the planet, the sun turning black and the moon becoming red like blood. Stars appeared to fall from the sky as terrified people hid in caves and mountains, believing the end had finally arrived. Kings, rulers, soldiers, and ordinary people alike trembled in fear before the power of divine judgment. But the horrors were only beginning. 7 angels appeared carrying 7 trumpets, and each trumpet unleashed new catastrophes upon the world. One trumpet brought burning fire from the heavens. Another poisoned rivers and oceans. Darkness covered the earth while terrifying creatures emerged from the abyss. John described monstrous beings unlike anything seen before, creatures with human faces, lion teeth, iron armor, and wings that roared like chariots rushing into battle. Then came one of the most mysterious figures in all of Revelation, the beast. The beast rose from the sea with terrifying power and authority. According to the prophecy, the beast would rule the world during the final days, deceiving nations and demanding worship. Alongside the beast came another figure known as the false prophet, who performed supernatural signs to mislead humanity. Together, they forced people to accept a mysterious mark connected to the infamous number 666. For generations, people have feared and debated the meaning of this number. As evil spread across the earth, a final war approached, a battle unlike any before it. Revelation describes a gathering of nations at a place called Armageddon, where the forces of darkness prepared for the ultimate confrontation against God. Then heaven opened. John saw Jesus Christ returning on a white horse, leading the armies of heaven. His appearance was glorious and terrifying. The forces of evil were defeated, and the beast and false prophet were cast into destruction. Satan himself, described as the ancient serpent and deceiver of humanity, was finally overthrown after leading humanity into sin and rebellion for countless generations. But Revelation did not end with destruction. After the chaos and judgment, John witnessed something extraordinary: a new heaven and a new earth. Suffering, pain, and death disappeared forever. God dwelled among humanity, and peace replaced fear. John described a magnificent heavenly city called the New Jerusalem, shining with gold, precious stones, and radiant light beyond imagination. There were no more tears, no more suffering, and no more death. The Book of Revelation remains one of the most mysterious writings in human history. Some believe its prophecies are already unfolding, while others think the visions are symbolic lessons about the eternal struggle between good and evil. Yet, regardless of interpretation, Revelation has continued to fascinate humanity for nearly 2,000 years. It is a story of fear, judgment, hope, and the ultimate battle for the future of mankind, a warning that darkness may rise, but in the end, evil will not last forever.